Good morning. Now we are in the topic of the division of Age of Revolution. Age of Revolution 1830 to 1848. It can be divided under three stages: the romantic imagination and national feeling, hunger, hardship, and popular revolt. 1848, the revolution of the liberals. In 1830, a major revolution took place in France, that too in the month of July. The major revolt took place in France in 1830. The Bourbon kings, who had been restored to power during the conservative reaction after 1815, were now overthrown by liberal revolutionaries who installed a constitutional monarchy with Louis Philippe as its head. The July Revolution sparked an uprising in Brussels, which led to Belgium breaking away from the Netherlands. Here, an independent country formed from the Netherlands, it's Belgium. The next one, Greek War of Independence. An event that mobilized national feelings among the educated elite across Europe was the Greek War of Independence. Greece had been a part of Ottoman Turkish Empire since the 15th century. The growth of revolutionary nationalism in Europe sparked off a struggle for independence amongst the Greeks, which began in 1821. Greece gets support from other Greeks who are living in different countries, and also from many West Europeans who had sympathies for ancient Greek culture. The English poet Lord Byron organized funds and later went to fight in war. Finally, the Treaty of Constantinople of 1832 recognized Greece as an independent nation. The next one, the romantic imagination and the national feelings. Use of culture to create idea of a nation. Romantic artists and poets generally criticized the glorification of reason and science. They focused instead on emotions, intuition, and mystical feelings. They used art, poetry, stories, and music to shape nationalist feelings, collected folklores to spread nationalism even among illiterates. Here, language also played a vital role. For example, the use of Polish language in Poland came to be seen as a symbol of the struggle against Russian domination. Here you can identify few pictures which symbolizes the romantic nationalism. In Poland, culture mainly dramas, plays, dances, all those were popularized. Here you can identify the Grimm brothers, Gottfried Herder, these two are the popular writers. The next one, hunger, hardship, and revolt. The 1830s were the years of great economic hardship in Europe. The first half of the 20th century saw an enormous increase in population all over the Europe. A large-scale rural migration to cities led to overcrowded cities and reduced jobs. Cities were completely overcrowded, a severe problem of housing as well as unemployment, very more in the cities. A stiff competition between the handmade goods and cheap machine made goods. That too, due to industrialization, many industries started with the help of machines. They are producing cheap machine made goods. With that, a severe competition between the handmade goods and cheap machine made goods. Peasants burdened with the feudal use, as in rural areas, aristocracy was still enjoying the power. The rise of food prices or a year of bad harvest led to widespread pauperism in town and country. Peasants and weavers revolted. Ultimately, Louis Philippe was forced to flee. The next one, the Revolution of Liberals 1848. French monarchy uprooted by revolt of 1848 and a republic had been proclaimed. Can you remember the meaning of republic? Head of the country is an elected person. It's called as a republic. The demand of liberal middle classes for constitutionalism and national unification. In Germany, professional businessmen, artisans decided to vote for all German National Assembly. Frankfurt Parliament organized in Church of St. Paul. A constitution was drafted for a German nation to be headed by monarchy subjected to parliament. Offered the crown to Frederick Wilhelm IV, King of Prussia, but he rejected and joined other monarchs to oppose the elected assembly. Here you can observe the picture, the Frankfurt Assembly. And here, due to the revolutions, a lot of changes occurred in the Europe. Mainly, social base of parliament shifted to middle class dominance, lost the support of workers and artisans. Political associations were formed by women for political rights. Conservative forces suppressed liberals. Fearing future revolutions, monarchs introduced changes. Serfdom and bonded labor abolished. Thank you very much.